Good morning, everyone. So, I promised I was going to keep you guys updated on my current journey from purposely gaining 25 pounds to taking it back off again, doing the low carb vegan thing. Here's the thing, the first 7 pounds came off slicker than crap. And the reason it came off so easily was because it was water weight. Because when you eat a lot of carbs, you hold on to a lot of water. So when you stop the carbs, you'll lose a lot of water. The problem is that left 18 pounds of weight gain. Now, people will tell you can't gain that much weight in a short amount of time. BS. I'm here to tell you that's BS. You can, because fat cells in your body swell when they're full of fat. They flatten out when the fat empties out, but they're still there. They're still there and they're ready to take back in some more fat. So when you totally slam your body with fats and carbs and just everything, yes, some of it will be water, like I said, 7 pounds, but the rest of it's going to go back and store in your fat cells. It's not hard to figure out, right? Here's the problem. Part of it's my being almost 63 years old, I'm sure. Part of it's having a messed up metabolic system for so many years. But that extra 18 pounds is fighting to stay around. It is fighting me hard. So my current weight, from the 175 where I had gained to, I went from 150 to 175, just bam, 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 in a couple weeks, right? So my current weight is 167. So I have literally lost, what is that? 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds. Oh, Lordy. I will never do this again. You know the old saying, when someone tells you who they are, believe them, right? I thought I knew that lesson, but it can apply towards foods too. When certain foods are showing you what they will do to you every time, you need to believe those certain foods are going to do that again and again and again. Now, when I very first started doing the low carb thing, I was hoping that we could reset our systems. And once we had lost the weight or got in a good place with what we were doing, that we could, toss in a sandwich or toss in this or toss in that, and it wouldn't have that big of a effect on us, right? I was wrong. I was wrong. There are certain foods that are going to be on my no-no list for the rest of my life. Anything with white flour. Anything with white flour will never pass these two lips again, ever. Unless I'm starving to death and I'm out in the middle of a desert and the only thing available is white bread, and then I'm going to sweat it off anyway. But I will never, on purpose, willingly choose to eat anything with white flour in it, or any kind of flours, because flours and grains just don't do me good. The grain flours. Just not going to happen. Pastas made out of regular flour, never going to happen again. I don't eat rice. I don't really like potatoes, so those aren't even an issue. My big issues seem to been the rice, or no, the flours and the pastas and stuff like that, pastries, pie shells, those kind of things. Oh my God, they're deadly, guys. They're deadly, I'm telling you. And sugar. Sugar has been my nemesis my whole entire life. I've always been a sugar freak. And I did so well because I gave it up for so long, and I was happy being sugar free. And then I tossed back in some sugars, and after I got over the feeling like I was going to die the first couple of times, my body just said, okay, we're back into the toxicity and poison, so let's just do our thing, right? So now I'm struggling with giving up sugar again. But if you've ever quit smoking or something, which I did 15 years ago, I know I would never, ever take a single drag off a cigarette again. And the reason for that is because I know I would be right back being a smoker again, right? So I knew that sugar was going to be like that. I kind of knew it, but man, I wasn't quite tuned into how tough it was going to be. I feel like I'm fighting the nicotine battle again. It's like, holy crap. I had no idea that this was going to be such a fight again. I've got it. I'm not concerned about whether or not I can do this, because I'm one of those people that I'm very strong-minded. And when I decide I'm going to do something, I just do it, right? Even if it's not fun, even if I don't like it, even if I'm sorry I have to do it, whatever, I can still do it. So yeah, I am sticking to today's fasting Monday. I'm fasting, and I'm actually coming up right now. I'm actually doing a menu, and I don't normally do a menu for myself, but I'm doing a menu for the next couple of weeks just to kind of keep me in line and kind of keep my brain focused and stuff, because I've got a lot of other stuff going on. I don't want to have to think about what I'm going to eat every day. And believe it or not, Monday is usually my day to meal prep, which people think is weird because we fast on Mondays. But because I'm fasting and I know I can't put anything in my mouth, it's actually easier to meal prep and stuff because I just don't think about eating. I just don't think about food on this day. You better not mess with that boy. My cat's over in my macrame thing. Cats, I swear to God. So yeah, now that I remember, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. When food tells you what it will do to you, you need to believe it. I have people all the time tell me, well, I love potato chips. And I just figured, I haven't had them in so long. I didn't figure they would hurt me. And I gained 5 pounds. They're going to hurt you every single time. If it has been a problem for you your whole life, I guess what you have to do is you have to figure out which foods have been the biggest problem for you. For me, any bread products, any pastry products, any sugar products. Those are my nemesis. Those are the things that are going to hurt me, that are going to cause me the most problems. And you have to take them out. You have to remove them. Now, there are a lot of low-carb breads out there, and I love my low-carb breads, so I don't even know why this was an issue. And it really was an issue for me if I wasn't trying to prove a point to someone. No more doing that. From now on, if you guys want to know how something's going to affect you, my advice is to go right ahead and try it, see what the end product is, and move on from there. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that so far I've only lost 1 more pound, and I'll check back in and let you know again soon. All right. Ciao, everybody. Bye. Leave the white flowers alone. Leave all the flowers and grains and leave that crap alone. It's not good for you.